Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome. Second coffee today. I can do that. Okay. So why I wanted to come up here and talk about 432, I was listening to a podcast, a chat on YouTube with ladies, and then I started searching about 432 hertz artists that used to play, and then that play now in 432. And this weekend I went to a city nearby and I went to a music store, and I had an experience where when I was sharing something with the person helping me, he had this frown about 432. If you're still wondering what I'm talking about, 432 hertz and 440 hertz, it is the frequency that you can play instruments, like that you can tune to. So I got frowned upon at the music shop when I was asking them information about what I needed. I also asked advice to a music teacher, and he said you should never teach your students 432 hertz to start with. I feel like there's something in the music world that is against 432 because everyone is standardized in 440. But if somebody tells you you have to do something, do you have to do it just because it's the standard? I don't know. Recently we had this experience. I don't know if that was the best idea to just do like everyone else, right? Also, even I have a follower on my social media who did a poll and asked his followers if he should tune in 432, and it was unanimous. Everyone said yes, 432, 100%. So he is, I think, changing the tuning of his band now. So I think that's pretty cool. If you haven't guessed already, I tune in 432, I chant in 432, and every guitar students that work with me also tune in 432. And everyone that chants with me chants in 432 because I think, not only it's the frequency of the universe, but it has direct correlation with Schumann's resonance. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the history. And this is where we're going to go down a rabbit hole. If you're ready, get your popcorn. I love it. So who played in 432? Jimi Hendrix, Mozart, Bob Marley. Right now there's Maria Stark. I don't know, there's probably lots more. Please comment if you know. But these are the ones that I just found. And then I went on a walk with the dogs and I started to think this is a great idea for a live. Because why do we want to play in 432? Why are we trying to step away from the norm, from the standardization? There's very good evidence, scientific evidence why. But that's not the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is why we play in 440. Well, not me, but why is the whole world plays in 440? The Western world. So in 1885, Italy changed from 435 to 440. France was in 432 and they wanted to make competition. I don't know. 1917, it got pushed more by the American Federation of the Music. Wanted to standardize with America. So that's when it started, right? In America, they're like 440, they're pushing it. Because it's the chromatic scale. It's the Western world. And some say it's against nature. The 440 sound is against nature, the sound of nature. So more natural sound would be 438 if we wanted to. And my album actually was recorded in about 438, 437, because the harmonium was in standard A, like in the piano. The note A is the middle one. The middle A is 440 now. But Mozart played in 432. Some believe it's 438. I even think, John Lennon played in 444. So, like, who says we have to stay in that standard? So yeah, some believe that mid A in a piano should be 432 hertz. It's a pure tone of math fundamentals of nature, consistent with patterns of the universe. It vibrates with 5 phi, and the golden ratio. This pitch can also be connected to everything from the Nautilus shells, the shells that are in the ocean with multiple compartments, like a submarine, or the work of the ancient, including the construction of the Great Pyramids. Also, 432 resonates with hertz resonates with 8 hertz, which is, or 7 point something, which is the Schumann's resonance, the electromagnetic beat of the earth. So 432, the research says that it's easier to listen because it's brighter, it's clearer, it contains more inherent dynamic range. So it's better not to listen to it too high, apparently, for our ears. It doesn't have to be really, really loud, I mean, for us to. And then even when we sleep, we are, our brain is receiving the waves and the frequencies, so it's good to listen at night. I often play meditation through the night, but then we get the Wi-Fi open, so I guess we got to choose our medicine, or right? Some other people believe that middle A should be 528 because it's a digital bio holographic precipitation, crystallization, and miraculous manifestation of divine frequency vibration. Boom. I listen to 528 music. There's lots of frequency that you can catch online on YouTube. You can listen to high frequency music and clearing with frequency, whatever you want. So this is where the rabbit hole starts. Are you ready? This is where it starts. Apparently, there's allegedly something sinister and evil about 440 hertz. A certain family in control since a very long time that we're not going to name had an interest in making sure that the USA and the American Association of Musicians, or whomever decided, American Federation of Musicians, whomever decided of the tuning, the standard tuning, they wanted to adopt in the 440 tuning hertz in 1935 as part of a war on consciousness, leading to musical cult control. So we're talking 1935, and we're talking about the Western world, the Asian music, all the Eastern world, Africa. They all have like different tunings that I'm not really familiar with. So different, we're talking more about the Western world here. So apparently tuning music in 440 turns it into a military weapon. Okay, so where do I get my information? From Alan Cross on the Global News. He posted this article in May 13, 2018. So if you want to check out. And he said that he found this quote for many articles online. The monopolization of the music industry features this imposed frequency that is hurting population in the greater aggression, psychosocial agitation, and emotional distress, predisposing people to physical illnesses and financial impositions, profiting the agents, agencies, and companies engaged in the monopoly. So here you go. Interesting, hey? So NAZIS also believed that 440 hertz was controlling the masses and made them think in specific way. It was from Joseph Goebbels, propaganda minister. So yeah. So, and the Alan Cross, who wrote this beautiful article, I feel that was really interesting, offered two versions of Coldplay, The Scientist song, one that was recorded in 440 and one that was recorded in 432. So I invite you to listen to those two versions and then sit down, lay down, just listen, active listening, and feel how it feels in your body with 440 and 432. Do you feel calmer? Do you feel more relaxed and control if you do 432 or 440. So apparently also the 440 hertz is directly related to the third eye chakra. That's where the pineal gland is. And that's where our third eye or intuition and everything is. So something to think about with all the messages that are being thrown and on the radio and the popular music nowadays. And 432 stimulates the heart chakra. So heart chakra music might be the way to expand. So 432 hertz, 440. There is a big rabbit hole. I invite you to dig more. I just dig a little bit and I was like, I want to make a live and share with everyone. So some of the healing properties in playing music in 432 or hearing music in 432, it increases the spiritual development of the listener. It improves sleep quality, and that has been proven in studies. It reduces anxiety and improves relaxation. So there's way more to research on that. Trust me. Hey, goddess. But I want to know, I would like to hear your questions or your comments or your opinion about 440. If you're a musician, especially, because I'm being frowned upon by other musicians because I play in 432. That's okay. I'm okay with that. But I'm being a little bit like, there's like these, oh, another one that plays in 432. Like there's like this disdain almost of us wanting to connect deeper with ourselves. You know, at some point we have to put the standards for ourselves and what we want to have when we play. I'm a musician. I play music almost every day. I'm a chanter, right? You know, the chanting queen. And for me, this is so important that this is how I work with my students. This is how I work with everyone in the membership, everyone in the intensive, anyone that comes into the community chanting circle. I tune always in 432. It just makes sense. I even bought a 432 tuning fork. I have all the chakras tuning, and I have the 432 tuning forks as well. So anyway, I would love to hear your opinion and comments on why 440, why 432. Does it bug you? How much does it bug you as a musician that some play in 432? And yeah, if you know more information about mind control and how we can do that through music, I gave you a little bit of a rundown of what I've researched, but I do believe that this is a rabbit hole that I am interested in going into. So if you have any YouTube video to pop in the comments for me, I have some time. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Chanting for Healing is where I do my offerings. There's a group. Please join us. Try chanting in 432. Try listening to 432 music. Look up the artists. I think Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley, who else? Isn't the Beatles playing in 432? I can't remember. But I totally encourage you to do your own research and maybe to change the tuning of your instrument at home. Maybe that's something that you're interested in now, knowing a little bit more about the healing frequency and the heart chakra opening of 432 hertz. Bye bye. Have a great day.